Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of Spooky Albums for Halloween Season. Day 19. We are steamrolling through October. 31 days of October. The final day, All Hallows Eve, otherwise known as Halloween. 31 albums for you here. Creepy themes, creepy artwork, lyrical content falls in line with horror elements or what have you, or the occult or whatever it might be. We're going across multiple genres here. So today we're going to go back to prog rock. This album came out May 3rd, 2014 on the Giant Electric P label by a long-standing band from the kind of second wave of British progressive rock. I'm talking about IQ, The Road of Bones. Try not to get any glare there. Double disc set, although CD1 is basically the main part of the album. So here we go, get it without the glare. All right, you see kind of like a grave and a shovel and kind of this creepy guy in the front, you know. So this is a story, a very, very dark story about a serial killer. And it's told in kind of like the first person. And this is basically the serial killer talking about all the things that he's doing leading up to get rid of his victims, right? So everything is all, I did this and I'm going to do that and I've been looking and this is how I'm going to do stuff. And, you know, I mean, the song titles we've got From the Outside In, The Road of Bones, Without Walls, Ocean, Until the End. Okay, so you can kind of, just even by those song titles, I can probably go read you some of the... let's see here. Let's take a look at one of these. All right, so the title track here. And morning finds my night's work, lights the remnants on display. I do not seek forgiveness, nothing to absolve. For now the need is met. I almost hate myself, almost, but not quite. They survey the frozen scene, the cold countenance of hell, and they hang their heavy heads. I've seen as death itself. Fear that holds this fragile town extends for miles around. I've taken all control, for I am someone now. The shadow across my face, all the signs of my mistakes. Shallow graves I mark with stones as I walk the road of bones. We dance our unkind, compelling dance, the arcane ritual observed. I will see this whole thing through if I just keep my nerve. All the journeys I've retraced to return me to this place, I do not walk alone as I build the road of bones. Their dumb shock of reactions, what it's for. Full of nothing, and I won't be ignored. I won't be ignored, right? How many times have you seen like serial killer films or read books or whatever where the serial killer is like does not want to be ignored? That's the reason why they do this, right? They get sirens and all that nervous force. They concede a good death's its own reward. The shadow across my face, all the future's laid to waste. Shallow graves I mark with stones as I walk the road of bones. You know, this is, if you're a fan or have been following IQ at all, you know, most of their music is pretty uplifting and bright and just good British progressive rock. And here they add some heavier elements. There's definitely some much heavier guitar work going on here. I've even heard some people call this album bordering on progressive metal. I wouldn't quite go that far, but it's definitely dark. The arrangements just have that, you know, steeped and moody atmosphere and this, like, sense of foreboding. Peter Nichols' vocals are very anguished in pain. It's a brilliant performance by the entire band and just a really, really great album. And for me, it was a really nice change of pace when this came out. I don't mind dark albums like this. Peter Nichols on lead and backing vocals, Neil Durant on keyboards, Mike Holmes on guitars, Tim Esau on bass and bass pedals, and Paul Cook on drums and percussion. I believe this was the first album with Neil Durant on keyboards, but the rest of the guys have been in the band for quite a bit. So, The Road of Bones, you know, we haven't really gone down any serial killer avenues yet in this series, so this is kind of like the first one, and this is, of course, a concept album. It's dark, it's menacing, it's perfect for Halloween. So check it out if you haven't already. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the time. Stay tuned for more of these coming up throughout the rest of October. So tomorrow morning, you got another one. So stay tuned for that. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We've got the link to our Ko-Fi page below for channel donations, as well as the link to our merch page. You can get all sorts of Sea of Tranquility shirts. And the link to seatranquility.org, our webzine that is celebrating 20 years this year. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know how you feel about The Road of Bones below. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Report back. It's a good one. Perfect for this time of year. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.